Meanwhile, Ukraine appears to be running short of weapons. President Volodymyr Zelensky is making some desperate appeals. Even the European allies understand this urgency and they've publicly said that Kyiv needs the weapons immediately. But at this moment, no help seems to be forthcoming from Washington. Now, the US funding for security assistance has been tied up in the Congress, and all this while, Russia's military is carrying out relentless attacks with a barrage of missiles and drones. But such is the shortage of artillery shells on Ukrainian front lines that some units have in fact been forced to cancel retaliatory assaults. And to tide over this crisis, Kyiv is now pushing Berlin to give its Taurus missiles. And these missiles could give Ukraine the ability to cause some significant damage deep within the Russian-occupied territory. But the German government appears to be hesitant. Berlin fears that if its missiles attack targets in Russia, it would potentially draw Germany into the war. And these fears expressed by German Chancellor Olaf Scholz aren't misplaced at all. Now, Ukraine has already been shelling military targets in the Russian-occupied territories of Crimea and the city of Belgorod, and around 30 kilometers from the Ukrainian border. And now, in order to tide over the problem, a unique way out is being explored. The plan is for the United Kingdom to give Ukraine its Storm Shadow cruise missiles. In exchange, Germany will send its Taurus missiles to Britain. And this way, the British armoury would be replenished. The Taurus missiles have a range of more than 500 kilometers, which means that they can actually strike deep inside Russia and potentially also escalate the war. Now, on the other hand, export versions of the British Storm Shadow missiles only have a range of about 290 kilometers. The Taurus missile is also specifically engineered to counter the Russian air defense systems like the Panzer and the S-400. Which is why Germany does not want it to fall into Russian hands. The Ukrainian forces are already using the Storm Shadow cruise missile supplied by the United Kingdom. It has helped Ukraine to launch precision strikes against high-value Russian targets that were previously beyond reach. Last May, Moscow said that the Ukrainian aircraft had struck two industrial sites in the Russian-held city of Luhansk in eastern Ukraine with Storm Shadow long-range cruise missiles supplied by Britain, while there is no official word from either Berlin or London. Moscow is keeping a close tab on the developments.